I think one thing about Bond and our institute that is really appealing to students is the very thing that attracted me to come here from a large university, and that is that here it's small enough that it acts as a community, that you get to know the people in your own program very well, but not only that, you get to know the people in other programs very well.
Through my efforts over the years, I was actually made an Order of Australia.
And worked mostly in the San Francisco Bay Area to start with on large master plan communities and master planning projects, Euro Disney in Europe.
Before that, I was at another Australian university, one of the public universities, and when I left there, they considered me of such high calibre that I was made an emeritus professor of that institution. Where else in the world do you work in a 6-star Green Star building, the first in Australia for an academic institution, with state-of-the-art laboratories coming on board in the next few months, and you just step outside the door and you've got the iconic Gold Coast, you've got the beaches, you've got the offshore islands, you've got mining issues not just a few hundred k's away.
Under our program Urban Design and Planning component, we do offer internships to placements to students. So as part of the program, you can actually do full credit, a work placement for an entire semester within industry somewhere.
So if you study at Bond, you get to see a lot of Australia and a lot of Queensland, but it's also strongly linked to actually an outcome in terms of delivering a graduate and delivering the attributes that the employers need.
I found using this teaching space here at the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture really good. I particularly like the indoor-outdoor space. So getting the students to come out, have a bit of break, have a bit of fresh air, sunlight.
All of that is manifested into a very pleasing built environment. So there's a social component where the building works well, but it's also a very pleasant building to actually be in.
One of the things that I do ask my students to do is talk to a planner and ask them how much of what they study in university, in academia, in terms of theories, is actually practiced in reality.
If you come to Bond, and particularly if you come and study environmental science or environmental management, you'll learn those core skills in ecology and, on the other hand, in mainly economics, so we can bring together those two dimensions.
One interesting way that some of our students have been able to get on the career ladder has been through the opportunities they had while they were doing their programs here. One of our earliest graduates in Master of Urban Planning, as a result of undertaking that Masters, was able to go back to a very senior position in the National Development Authority in Sri Lanka.
I have had students who I have taught and they have gone on to run major planning firms.
I think what's unique about Bond is the passion that staff bring to their teaching, bring to the research, and bring 24/7 to campus.
We have a small class size compared to many public universities. So the small class size makes the student more comfortable. We can give one-to-one attention to the students. That's very important.
It's because you start in small classes and we can mentor you from day one. You're not a number to us, you're a person with unique attributes, and we can build on and mould those attributes and create a highly sought after graduate.